Hi, I'm Rob Sugar and I'll be your weight loss coach for the next minute. Today I'm going to show you the simplest, easiest way to reduce what you're eating without willpower, without dieting, without the kind of mind games that we play. Now, most of us are absolutely conditioned to get satisfaction from a meal by finishing what's on your plate. Part of that conditioning comes from growing up and our parents wanting us to finish, don't want to waste food, and all the different reasons. So, for a moment, think about this. Whether you eat a large plate of food and finish it, or whether you eat a medium-sized plate, even 10% less of the plate size, and you finish that, you're going to get the same level of satisfaction. Okay? So here we are. We're eating our meal, our pasta. We keep eating. We're eating and eating until we're finished on our plate. This visual of seeing an empty plate registers in your mind, I am satisfied. Now, if the plate was this big and you'd ended up with this, I guarantee you're going to be just as satisfied because your brain sees an empty plate. The empty plate is what produces satisfaction. You're not aware of this, it's unconscious. So how do we change this? Because that way we're driven to always eat too much. If we're not really that hungry, it's on our plate, we finish it. What do? Very simple, extremely simple. Leave a little bit on your plate, okay? See the difference between this and this? It's not a lot of food. I mean, even if we just left this much on your plate, okay? Now you're going to say, Rob, that makes no sense. How will eating this much less help me lose weight? In a huge way. Losing weight is not about what you're eating. It's about your mindset, what your programming is about. If you leave what's on your plate a little bit, guess what? There's a difference now. See the difference between this and this, and this and that? Huge. This is not completed. In other words, you're not finishing what's on your plate. This is. This. Big difference. Why? Because if you consistently leave a little bit of food on your plate, you're going to change your programming from having to finish what's on your plate. And the more you do that, the less food you're going to eat, because once you start recognizing and your mind actually gets comfortable with not finishing what's on your plate, you will be able to leave more when you're really not even enjoying the food that much. Like, how many times you're eating a meal, by 3/4 you're not really that hungry, it's not even that great anymore, but you're conditioned to finish what's on the plate. If you condition your mind to be satisfied with leaving a little bit, then leaving a little more is a lot easier because your mind is now comfortable. It's registering. It registers that I don't need to see this to be satisfied. I can see this. It's very simple. Every time you eat something, leave a little bit, a forkful, a handful, it doesn't matter how much. As long as you don't finish what's on your plate, you're reprogramming your mind, and it will guaranteed reduce the quantity you eat and still allow you to be satisfied with no willpower, no restrictions, no discipline. Okay? It's a very simple technique. I've used this with thousands of people over the last few years. It definitely works. Again, it's not about the food, it's about the mind. Scientific studies have proven that your subconscious thoughts control what you eat, how much you eat, your ability to lose weight, and how you feel about yourself. And there's a step-by-step process that you can use to develop better habits within 30 days by training the mind to think differently. If you want to know more about how this process works and how it can help you, we've arranged a private mind-body strategy session for you to do over the phone with us. It's a private call, and you'll learn how to use the power of your mind to break through whatever's stopping you from losing weight and feeling better about yourself. And there's no cost for this call, and everything is kept confidential. Just click on the reserve button underneath the video, and if you're watching this on your phone, you may have to go back to the website and just click on the reserve button, It'll bring up a calendar and you can set up a time that works for you. Now here's why you may want to do this session. There are a lot of diets out there. This is different for two reasons. It is not a diet-based program. It's a revolutionary mind-body system that teaches you how to lose weight and actually feel better about yourself simply by changing the messages that you send to your mind. We also use a formula to increase the level of happiness and peace in your daily life, which will significantly improve how you feel about yourself and your eating habits. So just click on the reserve button, go to our calendar, have a look, make a time that works for you, and we look forward to helping you.